You're watching KCTV English News. I'm Jared Collette. The Jeju provincial government is stressing that the community should practice social distancing to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Governor Won Hee-ryong says that efforts by local citizens are more important than anything else in order to prevent the spread here in Jeju. He's asking communities to actively practice social distancing, minimize face-to-face contact with others by refraining from going out and having meetings. He's appealing for strict personal hygiene practices such as wearing masks and washing hands. There have been no cases of infection in Jeju, except for those who came from Daegu. Compliance with precautions is becoming increasingly important in order to prevent COVID-19 infections and transmission in the community. If any symptoms are suspected, people should refrain from going to school or work and observe their condition for 3 to 4 days at home. Symptoms may include a dry cough or fever. If a high fever continues without signs of improvement, citizens should contact the Korean Center for Disease Control and Prevention by dialing 1339. People are encouraged to avoid crowded places when possible. In unavoidable situations, they should always wear a mask when going out or visiting a medical institution. Preventative action against COVID-19 for foreign residents in Jeju is being strengthened. Jeju Island is translating preventative action policies against COVID-19 into 13 languages for immigrants and multicultural families. The island is distributing them to multicultural families and employment centers. They are also promoting education and implementation of the action policies for seasonal workers and families of married foreigners. There are roughly 29,000 foreign residents living in Jeju. As the number of confirmed Korean COVID-19 cases continues to increase, more countries are denying entry to Korean citizens. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs is reporting that as of March 2nd, 36 countries are banning travelers who have passed through Korea from entering their country. At the same time, 44 countries, including China, have restricted the entry of travelers from Korea by strengthening immigration procedures through quarantine. Taiwan is also quarantining all inbound visitors from Korea for 14 days. There are 4 hospitals in Jeju where patients can get medical treatment without fear of being infected with COVID-19. The provincial government says Jeju National University Hospital, Jeju Halla Hospital, Jungang Hospital, and Hanmaum Hospital have been designated as public safety hospitals. The public safety hospitals will operate respiratory-related care areas that are separated from the non-respiratory diseases. This policy eliminates the possibility of infection within the hospitals. There are more than 200 public safety hospitals in the country, including the 4 here in Jeju. In an effort to lower the burden on working parents, kindergartens and elementary schools will operate emergency child care services. The policy is in response to all schools being delayed by COVID-19. The admission age of the emergency child care service class will be limited to 3rd grade or lower, and the service will run from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. In the mornings and afternoons, teachers and caregivers will be in charge of individual activities and meals will be provided. The education agency is also accepting additional applications for families who are not able to apply on time. The government's public masks are being sold at post offices in Jeju and Hanaro Mart. The Jeju regional headquarters of National Agricultural Cooperative Federation began selling public masks at Hanaro Mart on the 2nd of March. 44 Hanaro Marts in the province are selling the public masks. Citizens can buy up to 3 masks per person, and they will be sold to between 60 and 80 people on a first-come, first-served basis. In the future, the quantity, time, and price of the sale will vary depending on the supply and demand. Customers who wish to purchase should contact the branch prior to their visit. The province has designated 3 local hospitals that deal with COVID-19 patients. Inpatients at the 3 hospitals with other diseases are being moved to other hospitals. The province is also expanding its workforce to implement virus testing and respond to emergency calls. Joseph Kim reports.
A patient on a bed is loaded onto the vehicle. The ward where the patient has stayed becomes empty. To prepare for a possible mass infection of COVID-19, the province has ordered to vacate 3 designated hospitals. Inpatients of the 3 hospitals that deal with patients infected with the virus are being transported to 8 other hospitals, including Yeongang Hospital, Jeju Sarang Nursing Hospital, Ara Nursing Hospital, and Tapdong Hospital. According to the order, the Jeju National University Hospital should vacate 110 beds. Inpatients are expressing complaints about the measure as they are forced to move to a new facility. The province asked for cooperation from inpatients and their families, as the measure is needed to preemptively prepare for a possible mass infection in Jeju. The province promises that it will bring patients back to the hospital where they had originally stayed once the outbreak subsides. Along with the hospital evacuation, the province is beefing up its workforce for COVID-19 testing, as the demand for testing has soared. The demand for testing is exceeding the current capacity, and public veterinarians and aquaculture health experts are being deployed for virus testing. Members of the Korean Nurses Association and retired civil servants are dealing with emergency calls and visits by potential patients. Joseph Kim, KCTV.
Enjoy a unique and modern take on the works of Van Gogh at the Bunker des Lumières. Masks are mandatory for entrance. Come and enjoy a digital art exhibition of a fairy tale. Puri National Park is showcasing plum blossom flowers. Taking a look at our weather, we'll see cloudy skies on Wednesday. For more details, here's your forecast. The morning low in Jeju City will be 8, in the afternoon high 11 degrees. Down south in Seogwipo, temperatures will fall between 7 and 13. The low before lunch in Songsan will be 7, and the high in the afternoon 11 degrees. Across the island in Gosan, a low of 6 in the morning, warming up to a high of 10 degrees. Up on the mountain at Songpanak, the morning low is at 0 degrees, topping off at 4 degrees in the afternoon. Out on the water, winds will be out of the north and northwest at a speed of 7 to 16 meters per second, and waves between 0.5 and 4 meters. And here's what's in store for us over the next few days. Thank you for joining us today at KCTV English News. Please follow us on YouTube at KCTV eNews Jeju and on KCTV's VOD service. I'm Jared Collette. See you soon.